My go-to makeup look has to include colors that I like, and it has to reflect my personality. I really like the soft glam makeup look. It's able to give me that edge and elegance, and if edgy and elegant can come together and have a baby, that would be the ultimate Vieste look. The ultimate Vieste look. Pun not intended, but that worked. Edgy and elegant are opposing ideas. Like, how can you be edgy and then also be elegant? But I can so see it in my head. It's my goal to reflect that edginess and elegance in my style. In case you're wondering, this one is in the shade N1-2. N stands for neutral, and this one is W4, warm 4. And I got this one after I came back from Jamaica last summer, and it matched me almost perfectly because I was so tan. And now it's too dark for me, so I have to match it with a lighter foundation. Next, I'm going to do my brows. And I'm running low on this. Look, there's only a teensy bit, but I have a backup up there. So I hope this teensy bit will last me today. I don't have to climb up there mid-video. I clipped my hair up for you guys today because you guys are like, your hair's really distracting. You should clip it up. I listen to you guys, see? I read you guys' comments. Don't I always look super concentrated and focused when I'm doing my brows? I don't blink. This brush was one of the first things that I bought in Korea when I was living there for a year. I think I went out shopping like the first, no, not the first day. I arrived in the evening. The second day, I was in Korea. Shopping spree, man. Spent all my paychecks there, yo. This is from Etude House, and I bought their travel kit brushes. So that's why it's so tiny, but I still use it just because it's so good. My go-to palette right now is the Lorac Pro, the first one, and it's full of warm colors. I love all of these colors, but my go-to color for my go-to makeup look is Garnet, which is this kind of like a burnt orange, burgundy, red, all in one. It's amazeballs. I love this color. So I just washed some of my brushes this morning. Very proud of myself. So the first thing I do, I don't jump right into Garnet. I actually layer like a darker taupey color first so that Garnet seems more, it adds that oomph to it, you know? And I like to apply this a little bit over my fold. So as you guys can see, my fold is right here, just a little bit on top of that. So what TV shows do you guys watch? Do you guys watch The Walking Dead? I'm so bummed that it's over for now and it won't come back till February. Because every Sunday right now, I'm like, there's no Walking Dead. If you guys watch The Walking Dead, Daryl is my favorite character. I know Daryl is pretty much everyone's favorite character, but yes, I love Daryl. Then after that, I'm gonna go into Garnet. Tick, 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 tick. And I'm just gonna dab this all over where I put the mauve color. What are you guys' go-to eyeshadow colors? My top favorite is definitely colors like Garnet, like that roasted burnt orange color, or like a burgundy, a reddish color, reddish browns. Oh, so pretty. Let me concentrate. Sometimes when I'm doing my makeup and my friends are talking to me, I'm just like zoned out, like how people zone out when they're watching their favorite TV show. They're like, hello. I'm like, what? What? Did you say something? And I forgot something again. I actually go into my IT Cosmetics, what is this? Naturally Pretty Volume 1 palette. Oh, so pretty. Look at this. All matte colors. So nice. One of my favorite colors in here is Sunrise, and that's what I always use for blending out the top and my crease area. Circular motions, wiper motions. The reason I do that is because here you can wipe like this so that it has a nice curve towards your inner corner. Whereas here, I don't like to use wiper motions because it might drag my shadows too low, and I don't want that. So circular motions will ensure that it stays in place where I placed it. And I always twirl inwards, I don't twirl outwards, because again, I don't want to bring the color too low. Then I like to go into the color Gold and just apply that right on the center of the lid to give our eyes some dimension. And we're gonna blend it a little bit so that it's not like. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my eyeliner. I like to use brown eyeliner for like my go-to look. So sometimes I like to wear a cat eye with this look. Sometimes I just like to line my eyes and not really add a flick at the end. If you like, you can actually darken this look a bit more to make it more dramatic. You can go into a brown color. I'm gonna go into Sable and dab this color on the outer corner, so just like the outer V area. My dog's just sitting there staring at me put my makeup on. He's like, he looks really funny these days because his hair is super long, so he looks so shaggy. This feels weird. I always do my right lash first, so now I'm like doing my left lash. I'm like, do I know how to do this? I didn't do my right one yet. I don't know how to do this. Are you guys like that? Do you guys have like a routine where like you have to do one thing first before the other? The more smokier you want it, the more you can bring down your lower lash line. Of course, not too much, not like all the way down here, but just a tad, and it will add that smoky effect. Cool. Next, I'm gonna go in and line my lower waterline using always my Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Black Velvet Eyeliner Pencil. I like to keep it dull because I don't want to like poke my eye out. If you're not used to just running it like this without pulling the skin here down a bit, make sure you be very careful because it's very easy to scratch your eyes, or if you're wearing contact lenses, to draw on them. And I don't want you guys to do that, so be careful if you're gonna try just running it like this. I usually just like to do this because I don't like to tug on my skin too much. But the proper way to lining your waterline is to take your ring finger, pull this down, and align it like this. Or you can just take any brush, pull it down like that. That's all you need to do. And that's like the proper way, but I'm kind of like weird sometimes, and I don't like to tug on my skin. So I just run it on a waterline like that. Then it's one of my favorite part, which is taking my Urban Decay Perversion mascara and putting on a few coats on my lower lashes. Highlight my brow bone. Ooh, you know what? I want my inner corners to sparkle. I'm gonna go in with this guy. This is a darker color foundation stick by Maybelline. I'm gonna start from the top of the ear and run it down just to where my outer corner of the eye is. I'll curve it up a little bit so that I have that nice cheek bone going. If you curve your contour shade up, it will make your cheeks more full. Apple right here pop a little more, so I like that look. So you can do it either like a straight line that way, or you can just curve it. Look at this gorgeous color. Ooh, yes. I like to apply quite a bit when I'm filming for you guys because these lights tend to wash me out, and if I just apply how I would normally apply for going out and stuff, it won't show up on camera. And then next, I'm going to go in with a liquid highlighter. Today, I'm going to go with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. Down the bridge of my nose. My chinny chin chin, Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with a powder highlight. You guys know how much I love my highlighters. So I need a liquid and a powder. And when you layer highlighters, it makes it pop like, woo! Check it out. Also the bridge of the nose. I also like to add a bit of powdered highlight on top of my brows. Right here. Not on the center of the forehead because that's going to make you look greasy. So right over here, just a little bit. Okay. And that will make your forehead look really nice. Like when you turn and then the light hits it, it just makes your forehead look more rounded. And I can't explain it, but it's so pretty. Sometimes I like to add a bit of bronzer, so I'm using Tarte bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. Dab some, tap it off, and I like to just apply it on top where I applied the highlight. That's going to help give me that glow. Run it on the top of my nose, the chin a little bit, and that is how you add color back to your face. I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. I'm gonna take a matte contour. I'm gonna take a matte contouring shade. Where is my brush? The reason why I use this and not the Tarte one is like a shimmery bronzer. So don't use a shimmer for contouring. You have to use a matte one. So I'm using this. This is by Rimmel. It's their it's their natural bronzer. It's in the shade Sunlight. Like that. Make sure it's blended out. Because 2 lines running down your nose looks really weird. I like to kind of connect the 2 lines down here. If you want, you can go in with a kabuki brush like this, or a big powder brush, and then you can just run it lightly like this to make sure everything that you put on, your bronzer, your highlight, your blush, and your foundation kind of melt together, so it's not so like 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. Unless you're going for that really Kim K chiseled cheek contour, then you don't want to do this because you want your contour to be like razor sharp. Today I'm going to use the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in Marvelous Mauve. But with liquid lipsticks, I have to like really make them even, or else one's going to be like, one's going to be like, and it's like hard to fix. So let's do this. Let that dry for about 20 seconds. And I'm going to go in with my second coat. So this is my go-to look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll chat with you guys in my next one. Bye!